All right. I'm back up here, and we're going to see if this is a little better. Hopefully. Maybe. If we're live. Okay. This is the special maintenance screen, a little behind the scenes stuff, which is to say
I think
okay.
part of it was the transcoding because now I have the option for all of the different bit rates instead of just 1080.
Yeah, part of it was the transcoding, and part of it was also I changed the encoder. The old encoder, which normally works, apparently was having a time. So I have forced it to a lower bit rate. That way, it's not as jerky. So hopefully, it's not a PowerPoint slideshow. And yeah, I think that probably uses up all the vamp time that we that I needed to fill. So I think we're probably good. I'm going to go back to the storyteller close up here. There we go. And I just want to make sure that Skillsy's theory, how is it still good? Okay. Sweet. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is we're going to say hi to our players real quick. There we go. Okay. Well, I'll do you first, Tori. Hi, Tori. How are you?
Who just moved to town?
Oh.
That's okay. I got it.
Yeah.
So for a second there, the Discord audio wasn't enabled because apparently today the gremlins are all over. It's okay. We have solved this problem. The problem is solved.
Allegedly.
Okay. Cool. All right.
So I am Thea. I am 11. I pronounce she, her. Just moved to town.
Nice.
And I have to go take care of biological function real quick.
Sounds good. All right. Oh, wait. I see what's going on. Cool. Now you're on the right channel. I'm like, why are you on the wrong channel now? All right. Karita, hello.
Hello.
Yay. How are you doing?
I'm well. I play Ronnie or Veronica.
Excellent. It is so good to see you. I hope you are doing well.
It's good to be seen.
Yay. Woo. Ange. Hello, Ange.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. I've only been home for like 5 minutes, so I'm still like.
It's okay. You know what? I just had my stream had a complete meltdown. So you're good.
I mean, me too, stream. Me too.
Me too.
Seriously. I can relate.
Speaking to us now, Pat. Hi, Pat. How are you?
I'm good. I hope everyone else is doing well.
Figuring it out.
Apparently, the connection issues that we were having early, which prevented me from doing the wonderful episode, which I hope you all had fun. You guys all talked about Elden Ring today, right?
At length, yes. I promise that I'm not late because I was playing it. I have, in fact, not even booted it today, and I'm sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'd rather be here with everyone. I can get back to it as soon as we're done.
That's true.
What do you play it on, Pat?
I am on PS5.
Oh, okay.
The PS5. I'm so jelly they have a PS5. That's so cool.
I suspect Jeff is going to be in the same boat after stream, honestly.
It runs pretty well, at least I'll say on there.
Okay, that's good.
Weirdly, well on the PS4.
The PS4 was actually pretty good.
Like, the only graphical thing I've seen that's kind of jarring is the just random skulls places that are very apparent, and I can't tell if they're supposed to be or if that's like the sort of.
I think that's intentional. They're pretty apparent. There's a lot of random skulls around for me too.
Okay.
You know, random skulls. I think that fits in with the theme of the game.
Convenient.
Exactly.
A lot of games.
A lot of games, yeah. Chungus, how you doing?
I'm not secretly eating crepes.
Okay. I'm
Oddly
secretly
specific,
eating
but I believe
Dunkers,
you.
but it's less secret.
What you didn't hear, but I did was "Hurr!" as they tried to make room in their face for talking.
That's marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. You know what?
Also, I want some crepes now.
God crepe. You heard of Godspeed.
Attention, Google, how do I uncrepe a couch?
You know,
Follow-up question: has the couch previously been pooped and then unpooped?
Well, here's the thing. I've never found you crepey. I've always found you very comforting. And to that, I have
got a squirt bottle.
Well, look.
For back here.
So
just as to get out.
Grim, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Do I come across fine?
Yeah, you're coming across loud, clear.
All right.
I can hear the dulcet bass tones of your voice. And it's good. Excellent. And you're having a good day?
Yeah, I'm having a good day. Pizza's on the way.
Pizza? Oh.
Do we need to
That's
pause
what I just
reality
ate.
again?
Oh, pizza. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, we can't put a pause in reality, but you bet after stream I am killing a pizza, just murdering it. Okay, excellent. Thank you for the inspiration.
You guys are making me jealous. Oh my goodness. Crepes and pizza? I have neither of those things.
Pizza crepes. Let's open the restaurant.
Conflicting goals.
Point of order. Is a crepe not already a pizza?
Oh. Food metaphysics.
It's more like a calzone, I think. But also there's a crepe shop near me that sells like savory crepes. So we have like a Reuben crepe, which is delicious. I just never get over there because they are only open during the hours that I work.
Okay, got it. I'd eat a marinara crepes. Tris says, you know what? So would I. I'm
allergic to eggs.
Oh, no, non-egg crepe for you. Moth, how you doing?
I'm good, and I'm also totally not secretly eating vanilla ice cream.
Excellent.
Not ice cream. I meant frosting. Word vomit.
It's okay.
Still,
you know what? Frosting is a kind of ice cream under. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna unilaterally rule it.
Get you some Teddy Grahams. Call it a night.
There you go. Excellent.
Also, if you haven't had frosting and Teddy Grahams, you're not living life appropriately unless you're allergic to them.
Maybe.
I have Dunkers. That's pretty close.
That's true. Go ahead, Moth.
So it's also just secretly eating from stream, not from mother, because we bought these together.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, I am glad that you all are okay, and I'm glad that we got the whole stream deal worked out. I do not know why that's what's going on.
I just got an alert. You're good.
It sounded interesting. Whoa, what is that?
The alert.
What? Okay, hold on. What is happening? What is this? What is this? I don't understand what this is. Wait, this is...
We told you it's an alert. What do you mean?
Alert.
It's an alert, yeah. We said.
Cassidy, we don't need your help.
The note says for our fearless leader from the Wash Bear crew and Nink. Oh my god. I just running. I'm already like ready to cry and I haven't even opened it yet.
Well, you're definitely gonna cry then, probably.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna open it. Okay. Unlike what I usually do, I'm going to very carefully open this. Because I am overwhelmed.
Tear it.
Well,
live your best goblin life. Tear it.
Yeah, rip it open. Like it owes you money.
Okay. All right.
I believe
you guys got me a cardboard box. I fucking love all of you.
We did. You got us.
We know you're a cat at heart.
That's right.
True.
We
That's
put a
right.
GoFundMe together to afford this cardboard box.
I'm incapable of movement at this time, given the configuration of everyone.
If you sits, you fits.
I do.
Okay. If there's a jar on the bookshelf in my room that contains a box cutter.
Okay.
That works too.
Or you can grab a knife. Thank you, Tris. Thank you. It is my birthday soon. March 12th is my birthday.
Jeff,
And
she's getting a knife.
I know. I'm just massaging the tape. I'm massaging the seam to prepare it for the knife.
That's right. You got to get it ready.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't just go in there all willy nilly.
Right. You gotta just be very careful and not. There we go. Okay. You're probably gonna need this to get the. No.
No, never mind.
I can just
goblin life.
I can live my best goblin life. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay.
You're not supposed to.
Y'all. Oh my god, you guys got me a cardboard filled with green air.
Happy birthday. Keep breathing.
Bubble wrap. Send that to me. Send only the bubble wrap to me.
This makes it the best because I do know what's happening and I'm so excited.
I know, right?
Same.
Holy fucking shit. No.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Yeah. They did.
Yes.
no. Y'all.
They did.
Y'all. What? What? Oh my god. This is okay. Thank you. Oh my god.
There's also a pocket meteorologist.
What the fuck? A pocket meteorologist and a fucking. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay.
I will hold the pocket
No,
meteorologist and the cable.
Hold on. Okay. I gotta
Okay.
explain to people. Okay. Y'all, thank you so fucking much. I love every single one of you. I'm going to get you so many fucking. Okay. This, everyone, is a Shure SM7B. This is an industry standard microphone. This is this is the microphone. This is the fucking micro. Oh my god. Sorry, I am losing composure.
Composure's for the weak.
Composure's for the
Tori, here's a mic. Tell how. this
Wait,
goes together.
what? Okay. So what happened?
So earlier this week, I created a super secret server, and I got all of our friends together, and that was on Monday.
Oh my god.
And within less than 4 hours, we were fully funded to get just the mic. In less than 8, we were fully funded to get the entire set.
Oh my god. Guys.
The hardest part has actually just been getting this to you.
FedEx. Oh my
Because FedEx so hard.
It's been 3 days of trying to make sure that this box is safe and also that you don't find out. Like, literally, I was messaging our nephew earlier to sneak it in through the back door. That's why I tried to get you into my room to watch the D20 thing.
Oh.
So
Okay. Everything.
This is from not just me and Lynn and Alex, but also Prim and Ian and Ange and everybody. I can't. Rube and Jess and
like everyone.
Yeah, I cannot. I have a list. I have all the names that donated. Nink and Anne.
I mean, I can read off the
3 different fucking.
Sure.
All right, I don't know who donated, and it doesn't actually matter because we love you all. We got Gabby, we got 2% Chungus, we got Cam, we got Tay, we got Nink, we got Grimfair, Karita, Tori, Mono, Ange, Jess, Rhubarb, me, Robbie, Talkendo, Tasha, Uni, Verdi, and Eileen.
Just a couple.
And it was
Just a
funded
couple.
in less than 8 hours.
Oh my god.
It took less than 8 hours to get.
I'm sorry for being so emotional. Look,
We're on.
okay.
I'm sorry that I have emotions and my friends did something nice for me. Stop.
Also, we kind
You're
of plotted to do this
people.
on stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping it would get here before today. We
Uh.
could do it yesterday, but
FedEx.
I to every single one of you, thank you so much. I would smile more, but I don't want to pop my sutures.
Oh.
So
Speaking of sutures,
what?
Yep. There's more.
What?
so there was, because everybody was so generous, there was an overage.
There was an overage?
There was an overage.
Okay.
There is currently an overage of just shy of $200.
Oh.
That is going to help pay for the dental bill.
Oh, guys.
I'm not sure how much that's getting.
But still at the same time, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh my
basically, we knew there was going to be a little bit of an overage fairly early on. We put it to the server what they wanted to do with it, and they voted.
They voted. They all voted.
People love you.
I love people. That's what. Oh my god.
Also, now you know why I was suddenly so invested in the specifics of the
I
sound system and finding out if you
really
needed a clap lifter.
like all of that conversation makes so much more sense.
I'm really glad that there was a fight involved with your old band to sort of cover, like, obfuscate. That moment where you're like, damn it, Miguel, and I'm like, yeah, tell me more. Get mad.
Oh my god. Y'all, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. If y'all don't think I'm gonna be doing the same for you all though.
You already made me cry on stream, so
You kind of
mine's
already
over.
do.
Mine's done.
I don't know if you realize how many times you have helped people. Babe.
Well,
You
Yeah.
do a lot.
yeah, but like now, game fucking on.
You can't revenge gift people.
They're saying
That's not how this works.
Oh my god.
I was surprised to discover that you helped fund my nice microphone before you got yours. And I was like, excuse me, no. So mine is a revenge gift.
You know,
Yeah, I
that's,
feel that.
yeah,
You guys
that's-
made me cry my eyelashes off on stream, so
Also, Chungus has issued a challenge. A gauntlet has been thrown.
What's the challenge? Okay.
Good luck, I have my tear ducts welded shut.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, challenge fucking accepted. Here we go. Oh my god.
things
Okay.
can be unwelded. It's fine.
Things can be on. Thank you. I love
That is
you.
true.
Oh, thank you.
Happy girl.
You.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. I am in a box of emotions.
You are. Are a box of emotions.
I am a box of emotions.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I know, Cam. I know.
You heard Cam. Jesus fucking Christ,
Thank you
heal.
for the sub.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Robbie. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I am. Oh, okay. I don't. Can I find center again? Who the fuck knows?
To everyone who donated, who was in the server, who helped arrange this stuff, especially Jess, who let us use her shipping address regardless of how bad FedEx messed it up.
That was such a thing.
Yeah, they tried to deliver it while you guys were teaching recitation yesterday.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, so like Tori and I were just like, oh my god, what do we do? But yeah, thank you so much to everyone. We literally could not have done this without you. The sort of crew on the ground over here was figuring out the physical logistics, but like this couldn't have happened without y'all. Every single one of you.
I cannot. I really cannot. ask for fucking better friends, and not just because of the material support, but just like the fact, like, your presence is already a fucking gift. Okay, you're playing my fucking little tabletop role playing game. That's a fucking enough, you know. And you just sit here like, you know, thank you. I love all of you. Okay. I'm gonna read the scary intro I wrote. I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this means yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Lesby. How you
Now that we've
doing?
been nice and squishy, horror terror. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got my
Well,
pen
that
on now,
everyone
so
is
we're
so
good to go. Let's go.
happy. Crush our emotions with horror.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's get in the zone. Let's get in the zone. Lesby, just for some context, people are so nice. People are so nice.
I'm just saying, it's been a feat for me to not like be walking around the house randomly for the last like week, just going, time to do some sketchy shit. Do that, do that. Hope I get away with it.
So, for context, Lesby, my people bought the SM7B, and I'm like, oh my fucking, I'm losing my fucking mind, and they also got me a cloud lifter to go with it. And I'm just like,
No, we decided its new name is Pocket Meteorologist.
Yes.
Can't call it the real
Meteorologist.
name.
Also, special thanks to Tesha Rain and Talkendo for we took some nudes of the red box friend to see if the pocket meteorologist would be needed, and the answer was still maybe.
Yeah.
But without their expertise, we wouldn't even have got that far.
oh my god.
That was a fun operation.
Yeah.
Like you were asleep, and I had Tori like keeping an ear out for when you would wake up, so that I could come in and like take like nudes of the red box friend and like the back of the road.
I salute the sheer amount of logistics involved in here is just amazing.
Also, why is red box friend not actually hooked to anything? I was very confused. I was tracing wires, and I was like, what?
Yeah, it's not actually hooked to anything right now because I only have so many USB slots.
Okay, I was just confused. I was like, wait. Huh?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just there for when I need to do things with Redbox Friend, which are basically just guitar based.
I've been wondering for like a week.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I couldn't ask because there's no other context where.
Yeah, that would
have tipped you off.
Yeah, that would have tipped me off. Or I'm like going, why are you asking?
None of your fucking business. That's why.
Yes, that will reduce suspicion.
And then it's just keening. No noises come out of my face until the box is delivered that aren't keening.
I'm definitely gonna hook all of that up as soon as I press stop streaming, because dear fucking god, I'm gonna dig fucking in. Also, thank you to everyone who is being patient and waiting for me to get my emotions out so I can resume running the game. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody. Thank you. Like that, I was good at Elden Ring, y'all. I really was just good at Elden Ring. But like you're just like, no.
Well, that was
yeah.
That was
and I'm like, shit.
Like, it's
Holy
a thing.
fuck.
FromSoft games tend to drop around your birthday. Like,
that's true. They do.
I ordered Sekiro for your birthday. Like, of course we're gonna get you Elden Ring.
I can. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just like a baseline.
Seriously.
It's like if there's a new Dragon Age game, Alex gets it. Duh.
Yeah, duh. do this. I can do this.
We can also tag team if you need it.
No. I got it. I can get there.
Okay.
Right here, we'll hurt everybody's feelings.
Okay.
I watched the most depressing video today.
Okay.
About Fallout.
Oh, why was
the guy is the previous community manager for Bethesda. And he's saying Fallout 5 not until at least 2030.
Jesus Christ.
What? Okay. When am I getting Elder Scrolls 6? God damn it! It's been 11 years.
Yeah, consult
4 years.
Consult the Todd.
4?
Consult the Todd Howard.
He says 4 to 5 years for the next Elder Scrolls.
So older than Jesus. So Skyrim's gonna be the age my dead cat was when she went. When I finally have Elder Scrolls 6 in my hands. Damn it.
Wow.
That's horror.
That's horror.
I'm so glad that I was able to keep a secret, because I literally never can. And
Me too. I've been like high key avoiding certain subjects with Jeff for
that
like
makes so much more sense.
I was talking with Jeff the other day, and I was like, "No, I love mischievous gifting, and I love sneaky gifting people when they don't expect it. Oh wait, I need to shut up right now, or I'm gonna say things I shouldn't be saying."
Also, no, Chungus, 76 won't be playable by then.
Galaxy brain.
The None of Us Can Keep Secrets crew managed to keep a secret. We're all so proud. And that's the one for the year. It's the end of February. Good luck, everybody.
Okay. Thank you. Y'all are gonna get personalized thank you notes later, because okay. Acting.
I kind of want to I'm gonna ask folks first, but I kind of want to add Jeff to the server so they can see like spy versus
There
spy
is
shit.
no acting. We are only out here being our true goblin selves.
It's
true goblin.
Pure goblin energy, 24/7.
Pure. I am so privileged to know all of these goblins, and I am privileged to be a goblin myself, and I love it.
Wondering about what, Chungus?
Here comes the intro. I can do it.
Well, let's go die, friends.
That's game.
It was pure happenstance that made Jack notice. The engineering wing of the Youthful Essences Rose Complex was usually a mess of notes, components, and rose clippings. It was a labyrinth of information that Jack's eyes usually glossed over. But the memo with the R&D watermark caught her attention. The message was simple enough. Quote, "This should give the 1990 nutraceutical more potency according to test 27. A good kick." Following this was a chemical compound that made Jack's eyes widen. She read it again. She triple-checked it. And as she verified that what was suggested was a hybrid compound between cyanide and naphthalene, a hand came down on her shoulder. "Jackie, you've been putting in a lot of hours lately. I just wanted to say we've never had a new hire work as hard as you." Jack turned around and faced her direct report, Harold Pearson. She checked her gaze yet again as she focused on his round face instead of the truly hideous bow ties he had a tendency to wear. "Oh, thank you. It's Jack, by the way. Sorry, I just noticed something. Looking at this compound from research again, it looks like they want to add cyanide and naphthalene to the oral supplement. And I'm not seeing a neutralizing reagent. Am I reading this right?" "Oh." Harold adjusted his tiny glasses as he took the paper from Jack. Suddenly, the eastern wing door opened, momentarily allowing the howling din of manufacturing into the room. An extremely well-dressed man bursts in and says, "Jack, good, you're still here. I simply cannot put her off any longer. My Shelley and I must absolutely take you and the little one out to dinner. Our treat. Riviera on the dusk. Absolutely to die for, filet mignon." Jack felt the tension in her chest begin to rise. I have to," Harold interrupted. No, Jackie, it's all right. Jean's absolutely right. The food at Riviera is marvelous. Please, take the rest of the day. This is an excellent catch you've made, by the way. I'll let the boys at R&D know as soon as possible. I have to head over there anyway. Well done." His smile was only reflected in his mouth. The eyes were too steady, focused, like a predator waiting for a trap to spring. Oh, well, thank you again, Mr. Pearson. I just want us to avoid any litigation. I do apologize for any inconvenience. Jean, let me get my coat." The round man with the hideous bow tie broadened his grin. Of course. No trouble at all. Harold waited until John and Jack had left the room until he crumpled up the piece of paper and threw it in the incinerator. Strolling calmly, whistling an old Tom Jones tune, he went back to his office. As he opened the door, he saw the two little girls standing in the corners of the room, facing the wall, chanting in a language that only clocks could understand. He smiled lovingly and said, "Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the maxim of the fourth." The door shut, and the screaming began again. So, that we will pick up on that particular plot thread, but before we do, I want to make sure to get some downtime actions in. Rita, is there anything special you want to do on your downtime since last mission?
I would like to do some reading. I've taken a particular interest in some of the flora and fauna that would be around a hospital, and I just really want to kind of look more into that.
Okay, great. Can you hand me some dice real quick, Skillsy? Thank you. All right, let's see what you find. Okay. So what you find is that most of what you notice about the flora and fauna, especially around that section of Briar's Vale, the pictures in the book seem to be much more saturated, which is a little odd because it's an older book. But the plants and the animals, they seem to be far more colorful, or at least the color is richer than what you're finding in your everyday life. It's almost like the plants and the animals and even the insects are a little bit drained of color, a little bit paler, a little bit more washed out. And from what you can tell from the root sample that you pulled up, from a plant that you managed to pick from the hospital sort of entryway, the root structure doesn't look like a normal root structure. Instead, it seems to be one giant root with tiny roots surrounding it.
Like a rhizome?
Like a rhizome, yeah. Do you want to, so you have one more action. Do you want to try and clear any stress? Do you want to start a project? Do you want to indulge a fault? Anything you would like?
I'm probably going to indulge a fault and see if I can just do some unwinding. My aunt's house tends to be a really good place of respite for me, so I want to see if I can spend some time there.
Okay. What's your fault again?
I don't remember where I wrote that. One moment, please.
No problem. It's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of information because, but I can also come back real quick.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, great. Ange, what would you like to do in this downtime period?
Just an aside, faults are listed at the top of the character sheet.
All right, thank you. Ange, can you hear me?
I got my fault now. It's overcautious.
Oh, overcautious. Great. Perfect. You're going to clear, if you have any stress, you clear about 2 stress. Cool. Ange, are you here? I can't hear. Is your mic muted? No? Oh, it's due. Okay, I'll come back. I'll give you some time to work on that. Let's see. Pat, do you want to do anything on your downtime?
Sure. So, trying to remember. Do we use heal up to try to reduce stress, or is that in? Oh, giving into a fault. That's it.
Yeah, giving into a fault. So what's your fault? Your fault?
It is. Let me remember the actual word. Detached. Being detached.
Okay, being detached. So how do you want to indulge that?
I think maybe Carter wants to like spend the weekend just kind of inside and it dovetails with the other action I want to take, which is going to be another long-term project action, and just kind of not really go anywhere and stay in his room all weekend and kind of avoid his parents and stuff, and just sort of be alone and detached and work on notes.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and rule. I'm not gonna make you roll here. I'm gonna go ahead and rule you clear 2 stress off of your stress box.
Okay.
And go ahead and make the roll for your long-term project.
Okay. I will use study for that.
Okay.
I've got a 5.
A 5. Okay. If I remember correctly, you already had 4 segments in a 6-segment clock. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
All right. So with that 5, you have completed the project. So go ahead and describe the project to everyone.
So this is Carter writes a little newsletter that he calls the Constant, and he copies it all by hand. I know we talked about how there's copiers at the library, but for whatever reason, he writes each of them by hand, and usually can't make too many of them. And he's been working on writing up the events of our adventures so far into an article to publish in the Constant. And kind of what I'd like to treat this as is less that now he has something he's distributing, and more that he's finished writing the story. So
okay, great.
Maybe it's not so much that it's one single long-term project. Maybe next the thing is he's figuring out, how to make copies of it and stuff, and then eventually needs to figure out how to distribute and everything.
Right.
I think for this section, he's finished writing up a bunch of the adventures we've had so far.
Excellent. Okay, so you've managed to. It took a little bit, and you had to consult your Strunk and White a couple times. And make sure that you're also in line with the AP style guide that an old AP style guide that your grandfather had. You've managed to draft, edit, and tighten up this really solid 1,000 word piece. This sort of not quite editorial, but more of like a feature piece. It's a think piece that is getting folks to realize what is going on in the town in a really skillful way. So I'm going to say I'm looking forward to see what you do next there.
Excellent. Cool.
Okay. So let's see. Ange, it looked like you had audio there.
Do I? Is it back?
Yeah, it's back.
I wasn't sure. I didn't want to interrupt to check.
You're good. Okay. So what would you like to do?
A brat.
Yeah, that's audio for you.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was fully consumed in the audio issue.
It's okay. So what I'm going to do, we'll do a little quick role play thing, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Cool. So you're at home. You've been briefed on what happened in the hospital. And that just makes you want to know more information about what is going on. It's around 8 o'clock at night. And one of the, as you finish dinner at your opulent dinner table, Reginald takes your plate away. And Reginald goes, "Did you like it this time?" No.
I'm sorry, I missed what Reginald said.
Did you like it this time?
Yeah, it was delicious, Reginald. Thank you.
You're welcome. Looks like your parents are gearing up for a meeting. Oh, yes, that's right, Reginald. We do have that particular 8:30, don't we? Yeah, that's what it says on the calendar. So, we're going to be needing the great room, and young lady, you're going to have to adjourn to your bedroom. You probably have homework to do after all.
Yeah, Mom. Lots of homework.
Your father comes in. He has a brandy snifter, and he's just holding it while wearing a A smoking jacket. Sorry, I read Chungus's chat message. Ominous Linda Belcher. I'm enter terrified. He comes in with a brandy snifter, and he goes, "Look, all I'm gonna say is, if you hear anything from the great room, no, you didn't." He takes a big draft of that brandy snifter. Go be
Does that mean that I can listen to my records, Dad?
Yeah, you can. You can listen to whatever you want. Gary, I believe I am leaving to the great room. That is your cue. Yeah, that's my cue, baby. He downs all of the brandy, puts the snifter on the table. Thanks, Reginald. Of course. Yeah. Be careful. What did you say, Reginald? Nothing. I told
He
him.
said you look lovely, Mom.
I don't know why I tolerate this. Gary, great room now. And so they go into the great room. As they go, you catch a glimpse of inside the great room. You've been in there before. It's a gorgeous sort of atrium style room with murals, all sorts of strange murals on the ceiling. And in the center of the room, you see a man sitting cross-legged on a chair with his arms folded. And he looks directly at you. And for just a moment, you're pretty sure he doesn't have any eyes. And then you blink. And then he's looking away. So, is there any action you want to take in this moment, Ange?
Could I use one of my skills to try and get more information about I don't know, case the room kind of?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can. Which skill do you want to use?
I don't remember anything right now. My brain doesn't work.
Okay.
The spooky one. I want to use my spooky skills.
You want to use the spooky skills? Okay.
Fluency.
Yeah. So that's under fluency. So probably.
Well, study and assess are under recognition.
Yeah. So you can use an assess roll. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and use assess. Let's go ahead and see what happens with assess.
I don't have any points in assess.
Okay.
I only have
So do
points
recognition.
in shiver or study or mess with.
Okay. So I'm gonna say
and sneak.
Burn. So mark off 2 boxes in your stress box.
I'm so organized today. It's funny, how good at life I am.
You're very good, actually. That is not sarcasm. That is actually a flat statement. You are good.
Unironically good.
Yes. So there.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I know.
Thankful's getting as stressy as I am. Let's go.
Okay. So now go ahead.
What the fuck?
I know. You marked you marked 2 stress boxes. Go ahead and roll let's say 2 die. And that'll be your assess roll. What do we get?
Nothing great. I got a 3 and a 4.
Okay. Got a 4. You got a 4.
He's up.
So here's what you notice as you go upstairs, and you go up the stairs into the hallway, and then you click a candelabra that's attached to the wall. The wall juts open. It kind of pops open a little bit, and then you slide into the wall and go down the small catwalk in between the walls, and then make your way to the little tiny bolt hole, this tiny little peeper into the great room that is disguised by one of the paintings in there. And What you see is the following. The man in the chair is talking to your mother. Things are getting complicated. I've already laid eyes on the candidate. And she confronted me. A lot of spunk in that one. Your mother leans back. I think that this particular crop is perhaps a little too unwieldy. Perhaps we have to do more active pruning. I would love to. There's nothing more than what I would want than to simply go upstairs and let my hands do the talking. Your father bristles. You see him clench a fist. Oh, Gary, did you get attached to the crop? If you'll excuse me, sir, I'm going to pour myself another brandy. Your mother goes, he's always been very attached to every single crop we make. But I understand you're in an interesting position. Yes. Our supplier does not want us to interfere. I have no idea why. All they say, well, for as much as we can understand them, all they say is that the iteration must not be sullied. That's it. Do you know what the fuck that means? Yes, and no, and yes, as always. Our hands are tied. Constance, Connie, we need to do something, though. These kids are going to ruin us. Yes. And I think I know just the thing. Cut to.
I got almost all of that verbatim.
Listen.
Yep. Cut to Grim, Rachel. What do you want to do on your downtime?
I need. Excuse me.
You're good.
I need to hopefully finish off my project.
Yes. So go ahead and make your roll.
I have to move things to get to my dice.
It's okay. I often have to move
desk
things.
is a mess.
Look, my dad, there's a reason the camera's pointed this way.
5.
All right, you have completed your project. Why don't you describe what your project is to everyone?
It is a 4-wheeled vehicle, about 1 foot on each side, with a camcorder stuck to the top of it that will run and record video while it's moving.
Cool.
It's all radio controlled.
Radio controlled drone camera. All right. That's super cool. I love that. Do you finish it at home or do you finish it at HQ?
At HQ.
At HQ.
Because I've got to get rid of some stress, and I do that by rewriting the interminable rules for the walkie-talkies that no one is paying attention to and really pissing me off.
Great. Awesome. Wonderful. Let's see. Does anyone want to be there, or do you do this alone, or do you do this when other people are around?
Primarily alone, but it could be other people there.
Okay. Does anyone want to be there when Rachel is finishing up the video camera drones?
Ellie would be there just generally.
Okay, Ellie is there generally. Anyone else?
think Carter is being brooding and detached by himself.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Pretty sure that I am just having a breakdown somewhere in a wall like I'm Bruno.
I actually do have a question related to Eddie. What's your fault?
Um,
What do you mean? I'm perfect.
No, your character fault, Ange. It'll be at the top of the sheet.
Risk prone. Which
Risk
explains why
prone.
I'm crawling through walls.
Yeah. Do we want to have her roll to reduce stress for indulging that?
Where go ahead and roll to reduce stress, sure.
What am I rolling?
So it is the sort of opposite of a resistance roll. So basically, what did I put there?
They're on me.
They're on me.
They're on to me, maybe. I don't know.
They might be. They are kind of actually, but not like in the direct threat way. So this would be. Sorry, I'm going through the playbook because I haven't memorized this one.
Okay.
We're safe. Safe.
I need an emotional support, Marcy, at this point. Bring me that toy. Bring me that
Right.
kitty.
Take your worst attribute rating and make an attribute roll. So what do you have the least amount of dots in? Like not skill, but like the attribute, like fluency, recognition, streetwise.
Fluency.
Fluency. Okay, so go ahead. How many skills do you have in fluency?
Just one.
Just one. Okay, so go ahead and roll one. 1d6.
I will roll the one that was nice to me before.
He's one shot.
And it still gave me a 4.
Okay, so you clear 4 stress.
Well, look at that. I'm like unstressed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job. Good job. Okay,
I didn't do
so Ellie's going to be there for finishing up Rachel's project. Ellie, do you notice that Rachel now is playing around with this really awesome looking video camera, this like little drone that's like running, like driving around, and there seems to be like a video camera attached to it. Do you have any reaction to that?
That's really cool.
You
did a great job.
Yeah, I think this will help us. We don't have to put ourselves quite so much in danger. We can see what's up ahead.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and if it's in your bag?
Everything fits in my bag.
Everything.
Excellent.
Awesome. And I'm gonna say you've made 2 of those for right now. You can increase the number through downtime actions, but to start out, you've made 2. Does that sound reasonable to you?
Sounds reasonable to me.
Awesome. So do you want to give them names or any kind of designations?
Not yet.
Okay. So that's a later thing.
Yeah, my name generator is on strike at the moment.
Legit. Is there anything else you want to do? You have one more action.
Yes, that was me rewriting the.
Okay, rewriting. Okay.
To reduce stress.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna say that's let's say that you clear about 3 stress from that.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Chungus, do you have any downtime actions?
Yeah, Chris spends most of the weekend just really reconnecting with his siblings.
Okay.
And spending time with them.
Okay.
He's really starting to enjoy the exercising and kind of the martial arts thing though. So I think I will take a training montage, but that's the only actual action I'll take for this one. The rest is just family time.
All right, perfect. Go ahead and mark down your experience for the training montage. And it seems everyone they're a little like tired. I think that's basically what you can tell from last time, at least for Jake and Violet. Your mom seems perfectly fine. Like she's
fun.
When you try to talk about it, or when Jake tries to talk about it with her, she just kind of gets really a confused, dreamy look, and goes and immediately changes the subject, and is like, "Hey, you want pasta for dinner?" Or, "Hey, I got ice cream." It doesn't look like she remembers any of it. This one
Might be a
can,
mercy.
it might be. It might be. Indeed. So, Moth, do you have any downtime actions you want to take?
Oh, let me read the playbook. Come back to me if there's anyone to go to.
Let's see. Tori, do you have any downtime actions?
I do. I want to talk with my my friend, Mrs. Terrence,
Mrs.
who's my
Terrence,
neighbor,
your neighbor.
and she has this particular knowledge set of herbalism. She's an herbalist,
All right.
and she knows all of the interesting plants and fungi and everything around the area, and which ones make the best um, medicines,
Okay.
and which ones make the best poisons.
Okay. So, you knock on Mrs. Terrence's door, and you both. She says, "Do you have your mother's permission?" I'm hoping. Do you have your mother's permission?
Oh yeah, always.
Okay.
Mom says that any time that I want to get out and learn and do hands-on science, I am allowed to do so always.
Perfect. All right. So, D-Rock, let's go to my private greenhouse, and I'll show you some things. So you go to the private greenhouse, which is in the western part of town, and it's on this gorgeous sort of curved drive that you go up this street, and it sort of gives you a vista of the lake, or not the lake, the river. And there's very nicely kept, organized greenhouse. And Ange, thank you so much. You already brought me a microphone. So she takes you on a tour, and she shows you some basic medicinal plants. You know, your aloes, your this is where my lack of botany knowledge really bites me in the ass. Medicinal plant names here. So and then she takes you. She kind of hunkers down. She's like, "Do you want to see something really special?"
Heck yeah.
So she goes. She opens a hatch in the floor, and you're immediately greeted with this very herby, intense, not quite camphor, but very, very planty kind of scent. And as you're walking down, you see these multicolored roses. Some are black, some are red, some are white, some are purple, some are orange. There's a special one in the center of this dirt sort of root cellar type of place. There's one that is approximately, how to put it, when you look at it, it reflects you back at you. It's like a mirror. All of these are underground. They are not getting any sunlight, it looks like. And yet they're all blooming.
Miss Terrence, how did you...
This
How...
is the secret of the town, Dorothea.
There's no... You don't even have grow lights in here.
None. We don't need them. The roses here are very special, Dorothea. And the one in the center there, that one is extremely special. I wanted to show you this to teach you something. Not just about which plants heal and which plants hurt, but there are certain plants that are traps. That one in the center there, that one's very special to this town. That one only gets brought out once a year.
Wait, is it? This looks metal. Is it real? Is this an actual like plant?
It has grown here. Yes. They're
It-
very rare, but it is grown, not made.
But
When you
how?
get close to it, you hear a ringing in your ears.
I reach up to touch it.
She stopped. Nope. Do not touch that.
What's that?
The ringing.
What's that sound?
Yeah, that's the rose.
So it's this tear. I'm confused.
I
Like,
know. And
how does it? How is it metal? How is it? How does it? Like, I've heard about studies that say plants communicate chemically, but not audible. Like, I know that there's the whole, if you talk to your plants, they're gonna grow, and I don't know. I don't know if that's real, but what I can hear it. It's making music.
yeah. And that's why I'm showing you this. If you see this in the wild, or if someone says, hey, you should touch this, I think you're a good kid, Dorothea. I think you have a bright future, and I'd like it to stay that way.
Wait, so this thing is dangerous?
For people outside of this town, yes. For the people inside this town, it's too late. And you and your mom, you're outside of this town. And I don't want you to make the same mistake the rest of us did.
Okay, but how do mom works at the rose hip factory? How do I know she hasn't already touched it?
Because I'm the controller for the supply of this. I know where every single one of these are. Excuse me. That is grown by me. They're the places where they're found wild. There's only one place. And I know for a fact that there isn't due to be another blossom for at least 6 months. Your mom is safe, and I want to make sure you will be too.
What about my friends?
I can't say for sure.
Does Okay, Miss Terrence, so you gotta promise you don't tell anybody about this, okay? I can't, cause I don't know what's happening, but something weird is happening here.
She smiles, chuckles. I know.
There was a
I know.
lady. You know about the lady that bends wrong?
Don't say another word.
Can you tell me what's going on here? I'm scared. My friends are scared. What do we do? Somebody tried to kidnap my friend's little brother and his mom, and we
Dorothea,
went to this.
Dorothea,
Miss Terrence,
I hear you.
I came here and everything is weird and everything is wrong, and I just miss all my friends, and I miss my mama, and
Mrs. Terrence bends down and gives you a hug and hugs you real tight.
Mrs. Terrence, I can't, like,
I know.
I don't want my friends getting hurt. I just got here, and I just met all them, and they're really nice. They're a little weird, but they're really nice, and I don't want them getting hurt, Miss Terrence.
Dorothea, listen to me. You're not the first. But we're going to make sure that you're the last. And I mean that.
I'm not the first what?
You're not the first group of kids to do this. Some of us grow up. Some of us grow up.
So everybody...
Where some of us are here to make sure you do. So just follow my advice. And we've got your back. Okay?
Oh, but Miss Terrence, if y'all know what's going on, why don't you stop it?
We're
They're hurting people.
We're trying.
Why? Why would they do this? We're kids. We're not.
I know.
Chris's brother is.
I know.
He's little. He doesn't deserve that.
I'm aware. The thing is, to give you the whole rundown. And besides, there are many things in the world to be scared of. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Remember the plants I taught you. And remember, do not touch. Don't let your friends touch that kind of plant. We've got your back. There are more of us than you think. And we are working. We're not sitting on our hands doing nothing. Okay?
Okay. What about all the other roses down here? None
The
of
other
these
roses?
are growing in light either. Like,
It's true.
how did you get a black rose? They haven't been able to figure out the genetics for that yet. Nobody's been
This
able to grow a black
is a
rose.
very special place. And all I'll say right now is that the soil can hold such secrets. Cut. 2. Do you have your downtime action ready?
Yeah. Benji is going to indulge in his. Let me try and figure out how to possibly pronounce this. Hedonistic trait, and he's gonna gorge himself on ice cream to release some stress.
Okay, so go ahead and you're gonna burn. Let's say you burn 2 stress. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. So you burn 2 stresses. You have another action. What else would you like to do? And it's okay if you want to stop at that action too.
Yeah, can we stop at that action?
Sure. Sure. That's okay. Yeah, let's go. We can do that. Okay. So I think that's all the downtime resolved. Is that right? Got everybody. Unless anyone actually, you know what? I got one more thing. I'm gonna Steve Jobs this. Rita, tell me about your aunt. What's your aunt's name?
Oh, Aunt Caroline. Oh, she's so nice.
Mm-hmm. What is she interested in?
Well, she really wants to be a nurse, so she is still like kind of going through school.
Awesome.
And she's currently like we study together, and she tells me sometimes about the things that she's working on, like pathophysiology right now.
Oh,
so she's been telling me about like all these weird things that they grow in the labs, and it's so cool. And they do it for fun. They do it just to see, like what's going to grow and what's going to happen.
Nice. So you're over at your Aunt Caroline's. You're kicking back. You're relaxing. Things are going well. Aunt Caroline tells you about a couple of the lab samples that they're working with right now. And she stops as she's preparing you a snack. And she looks at you with kind of a little bit of a smile, but a little bit of a curious, sort of questioning look. Ronnie, honey, is there anything going on?
Oh, I don't know. My friend's brother was sick, and he was in the hospital, and his mom was kind of sick, but I don't really know a whole lot about that. It was really kind of weird.
Which friend?
Yeah. Oh, Chris's brother.
Oh, the Holsteins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the reason I ask, you're not in trouble. You're good. She hands you the snack. I could have sworn I saw you over near the hospital the other day, and I just wanted to make sure that you were okay, that your parents were okay, and that nothing was going on. That
Oh, yeah. We went to visit, and yeah, it was it was kind of weird. I don't like hospitals much. I don't know. I don't think so. But I just wanted to kind of like say hi and visit and make sure everybody was okay. But then I kind of hung around because there were weird bugs there, and I like bugs. So
What kind of weird bugs?
I didn't see them. I could only hear them, but they sounded different than the usual bugs that I hear when I'm outside.
Interesting. She sits down and she picks up the this blocky wood paneled TV remote. And she's like, "What did they sound like?"
Kind of like whispers, but like mean whispers. I'm not sure how to describe it. They didn't seem like nice bugs. They seemed like not nice bugs.
Her posture stiffens. She puts the remote down. Ronnie?
Yes, Aunt Caroline.
Be very careful.
Okay.
I don't want anything to happen to you. And if you hear mean whispers like that, maybe just go. Just run.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay. You're such a good bean.
Oh, thanks.
And then she turns on the television, and The Price is Right is playing. So, cool. All right. Let's flash forward in time. And your mom, Dorothea, has just entered the door. She looks a little flustered. Dorothea?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, sorry.
Hey. You okay? You're home a little early.
Yeah. I was given the rest of the day. Are you hungry?
I look at the peanut butter and jelly that I'm holding. I mean, that depends. What are we doing?
Well, what we're doing, see, one of my coworkers, he invited us to go have some dinner at this swanky restaurant apparently they have here called Riviera on the Dusk. I mean, god damn. So, if
Do
you
I gotta get dressed up?
Yeah, well, not too dressed up, but not undressed up. So here, why don't you go wear that red dress that me and Ma sent you last Christmas, and just wear some leggings under that, and you should be good.
Okay. That dress is itchy though.
I know.
Mima always finds the itchy clothes. It's like she's got a magic sense for itchy clothes.
She's had that since I was your age. Now go get dressed.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so smash cut. You're at the restaurant.
I am sitting up in my chair trying to use my best possible manners, but also fascinated because this place is big and shiny and there's candles.
Yeah. There's a lot of candles. It is a 5-star restaurant with a beautiful view of the river. There's soft piano music playing. There's candles. The ambiance is impeccable.
I'm trying not to touch anything because I'm afraid I'm gonna like knock something over or like do the wrong thing because there is way more silverware here than I have ever seen on the table at one time.
So it's you see coming in the entry, you see an extremely well-dressed man. We are not talking standard business suit. We are talking a gold illuminated silk cravat with a again all illuminated around the lapel, a dark burgundy suit with wingtips for shoes. His hair is slicked back, and he has an impeccably coiffed goatee that has 2 gray streaks right here. and he's wearing white gloves that match his wingtips, and he's leading in what looks to be this woman who is kind of a hippie looking person. She looks like she's wearing this sort of baggy dress, but also some Birkenstocks and a cardigan, and she has a little flower in her hair. And it's a chrysanthemum, by the way. And she's coming in, and she's very much looking at him, and he's looking at her, and he goes, Jacques, pleasure. It's okay. We'll have the table over there by the window. Okay, great. Jack, mwah, mwah, so good to see you. And this must be the fierce Dorothea. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Jean Michel. And he bends down, he takes your hand, and he kisses the top of the palm, and all, or top of the hand, and then returns it very politely.
I stare at him because he looks like a villain from one of Mama's soap operas.
He absolutely does look like a soap opera villain, but he's very
I'm
nice.
like, hi, nice to meet you, sir. And I try to discreetly, but I'm also very bad at it because I'm awkward. Rub off the place where he kissed my hand because that was weird. Who does that?
So, mon chéri, here's your chair. Thank you, John. That you can turn down the theater a little bit. No, not in a place like this. This deserves maximum pomp and circumstance. All right, kitty cat. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mariam Al-Zuhar. And this is my husband, Jean-Michel.
Hi, Mrs. Al-Zahar.
Al-Zuhar.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you too. You don't have to be so stiff. Don't mind the suit. I like going places. And oh, of course, he runs back to the entrance, and you hear a little bit of a conversation, not too harsh, but very much stern. And in comes another very well-dressed young man with instead his cravat, instead of being gold, it's emerald silk. And he's wearing an emerald suit.
All these cravats.
Look, they're very theatrical. And coming in, he kind of looks sulky, but again, he looks very, very nice too. And he's like, "Hi, my name's Kelso. How's it going?"
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Dorothy.
I think I've seen you at school.
Yeah, we've seen each other. It's good to see you, though. It's good to meet you and stuff. Kelso, you know better manners. Try again. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
You don't. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, Kelso, take a seat by your mother. So, the waiter comes by. The dinner progresses. They both order way too much wine. Mariam won't stop staring at you.
I am trying very hard not to look at her.
Dorothea.
And yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to call me ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
When I was a kid, and tell me if you agree, Jack. When I was a kid, I used to get up to all sorts of things. Jack's like, "Oh, look, Dorothea is a very good student. I mean, I've got pretty lucky, all things considered. I have a really great kid, and I have never had to really punish her much Like I think you were like grounded once when you were like 9, 8, something like that. But that's
I mean,
about it.
yeah, I mean, but that wasn't really my fault, and I don't feel like I should have been grounded.
And the debate goes on. Well, that's interesting. Do you like books, Dorothea?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Zahar.
You can call me Mariam. It's okay. Not gonna bite.
I look at my mom. Ca- Calling an adult by their first name? What? No. Looking at my mom like, can I do that? Is that okay?
Your mom gives you a look like, well, I mean, she said it.
Nope. Okay, Miriam.
Okay. Because if you do like books, you should stop by my bookstore. I might have a free one for you. You should bring your friends.
All right. Yeah. I we usually hang out a little bit after school. So I'll tell them to I'll see if they want to come by and hang out. Um and then but yeah, I really like books. And um what kind of like do you have like all kinds of books, or do you have are you a specialty bookshop, or like
When
do you
Michelle butts
use
in,
books?
look, Dorothea, do not let her cryptic manner sort of off-put you. She specializes in all kinds of books. She is a general bookseller, but she has a special art for, shall we say, the stranger books, the spooky books. Ooh, the kind of books you read about in these scary stories and what have you, lots of gribbly gobblies all over the campfire, that kind of thing. And Kelso's like, oh my God. Please, for the love of God.
Oh yeah, I'm I'm not super into horror books, but I like um I like gr- Mima likes Mima likes Dean Koontz, so I sometimes read those, but those get a little bit too much sometimes, and I gotta like I can't always read them.
Mariam says quietly, oh, we don't sell fiction. We don't sell fiction at all.
But you
Jean-Michel, oh, she's kidding. Of course, we sell fiction. She's just trying to get under your skin, and Kelso is quiet. Very quiet.
yeah, that's that's a good joke, Miss Miriam.
Mariam, my dear, I believe it is time to powder your nose. Would you like to be escorted out? And he gives her a meaningful look. Of course, kitty cat.
I look at my mom weird when she calls him kitty cat, because I'm like, that's what who says that in like public?
Your
That's
mom
weird.
leans over. His last name is Lemieux.
What's that mean?
It's a French last name. It sounds like a cat.
Oh, weird.
So they go off, and you're left with Kelso, and Kelso leans over the table. Sorry, I don't mean to be impolite. Um, Dad, um, so okay, you know how my dad works with you, um, and what's your mom's last name again?
She is Alan Parks.
Alan Parks.
She's a hyphenate.
Okay.
She's a
So,
modern lady.
Mrs. Alan Parks, I know you work with my dad. And I found this um at my mom's desk, and my dad, I could overhear them talking about like, well, we have to get this to Jack, and I think they were trying to be quiet. I think, and then it was left on my mom's desk, and then I grabbed it, and I here, you should have this. And Jackie looks. This is a this is a compound dissolver. Do you know what this does, Kelso? No, I have no idea. All I know it's spooky black liquid. this is something that is usually used to dissolve and neutralize highly toxic compounds. Interesting. Well, look, I'll just take care of it at work. And she hands it back. And you know what? I should probably freshen up too. Let you kids get to know each other. It's okay, Dorothea.
Okay.
And she heads off to the restroom. Kelso looks in disbelief. Okay, so your mom's a bit resistant here, and I know we probably just met, but like, look, I know what you and your friends are doing, okay?
Of course you do. Ellie says that you're in on it too?
You have to be. Look, it's not just like 6 or 7 or 12 or 14 kids. It takes a lot more than that to keep everything here from falling apart. I'm very nervous and I'm very sweaty. Right. I know you and your friends recently cleared up the hospital. Great. That was perfect. But I know I have good intel. My dad, there's something going on at the factory. I think they're going to poison people because I overheard them talking about how they're going to do something with, I don't know what a nutraceutical is. Some kind of pill, maybe? I don't know. But they told that the adults couldn't do anything because there's cameras. None of them want to get fired because we're all trying to still make ends meet, right? So I figured, hey, you've done stuff, we've done stuff. Maybe, exchange resources, that kind of thing, okay?
Okay. What's wrong with this nutraceutical? What's going on with that?
Dad said that it could kill people.
They're gonna give people pills to kill them?
That's no good. There's something really bizarre happening in the factory. So here, he thrusts the antigen in front of you, the compound dissolver.
Because I was told that it was going to be a fancy place, I have my little fancy purse. Like it's barely bigger than a coin purse.
Fancy.
But it's got it's that cheap fake satin and it's shiny. And it's got an iron-on decal of Hello Kitty on it. And so I just hurry up and unzip it and pop the little thing in there and zip it back up and put it back on the back of my chair and so nobody can tell.
Perfect. All right. Oh shit, they're coming back. Oh crap, I said it before. Oh no. Act calm.
Also, chill.
I can't. I'm so sweaty. So, Jean-Michel comes in and, it's fancy. I could not believe at work, they had that compound right there and you're getting to know each other. See, Kelso? A chip off the old block. Already so popular. Not like that, Dad. Just stop. He's like, no. This calls for music.
And
then
Mr.
He gestures over to a violinist, and the rest of the night it involves eating a very, very good dinner. And there's a very obnoxious violinist playing right next to your table.
I lean over to my mom. Do I clap when he's done?
No.
What is this?
Don't clap.
Don't clap. What am I? He's just standing
Just eat
there.
your food, baby. Just eat your food. Eat your food.
Mom? What's escargot?
And smash cut. So you all are in the HQ. Dorothea. You explain that the factory is planning to release some kind of pill that's going to kill people and that you have the antigen, and I'll let you take it from there.
Okay, so me and my mom went to this really fancy restaurant, and Kelso was there. That was weird. He was with his parents. His dad works with my mom, and oh, his mom invited us to her bookstore. She said that she has a free book for me. If y'all want to go with me, that's fine. She said I should invite y'all, but if you don't want to go, that's also okay. I get it. That's, she's a weird lady.
I like books.
So do I, but she's she said that her Kelso's dad said that she sells horror books, and I told her like one of the authors that I like, and she's like, "Oh, we don't do fiction." I'm like, "Well, how is it fiction? How is it not fiction if it's horror? If it's obvious, if it's horror, it's not real, because, you know." But yeah. Anyway, so um, Kelso's parents, I can't remember their name. Her first name was Miriam. She told me to call her Miriam.
Mariam
never
and
had-
Jean Michel.
Yeah, them. Ugh, they're weird. He dresses weird. But they went to the bathroom together, which is, strange because, the bathroom are men and women, and you can't go into each other's bathroom. And when they were gone, Kelso handed my mom this bottle, and I have moved the bottle from my fancy satin Hello Kitty purse to one of the pockets in my backpack. I unzip my backpack and grab out the bottle, and she said that it's a dissolving compound. And that Kelso told mom that they were talking about giving it to her and making sure that she gets it, but then Miriam left it on her desk, and Kelso swiped it. And um and mom looked at it and was like, she reacted the way a parent always reacts to something that they don't really like understand, and the kid is telling them, where they're like, "Oh, that's sweetie, that's fine, whatever." And so she gave it back to Kelso, and then she went to the bathroom. And this is, I don't, why do adults all go to the bathroom together? This is weird.
They're a little
But-
weird, but they're nice. Mariam's been my friend for a really long time.
Well, that's good. But so Kelso, they had Kelso in this weird green suit, and with this thing around his neck, and he looked like he belonged on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. It was weird. His suit was velvet, I think. But
He takes after his dad like that. They're a lot, but they're nice.
But wait, I have
yeah.
a very important question. So you went to a very fancy restaurant, right? And it probably costs a lot of money to eat there, right?
Probably. I didn't. Mr. Kelso's dad paid for everything. Like, he insisted, and he kissed my hand, and that was weird.
Ew.
Yeah.
But was the food good?
He's French.
It was really good. Like, they had this pasta, and it was like, I'm used to like spaghetti with stuff like that, but this was like, it had this sauce on it, and there was she said it was brew blank sauce, and there was clams in it. And have you guys ever heard of escargot? Like, it's a thing that people people eat. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's snails.
Yeah, isn't it snail?
Yeah, snails. People eat snails. Like, I tried one, and it was all right, but it had a lot of butter and some cheese, so I mostly tasted butter and cheese, and that was okay. But yeah, anyway, so while they were gone, while they all went to the bathroom, that's still weird. But Kelso, was explaining to me that they knew about what happened at the hospital. And that we're not the only ones who are trying to stop this thing from happening, this thing that's happening from happening. And he gave me this compound dissolver. He said that the rose hip factory where mom works, they're creating this nutraceutical, and it has something in it that's going to kill people. And this is the only way to stop that from happening. But nobody is willing to put it into the formula, into the big tanks, because there's cameras everywhere and they're all scared of losing their jobs. And so Kelso said we should go do it because we did so good at the hospital. Which, we did. We rocked that. Let's be real. We rocked that. But I've got another question for y'all. I was talking with my neighbor. Have any of y'all ever seen a silver rose that makes music?
No.
And nobody's asked you to touch one?
No.
A rose that makes music?
And it's not metal. It's a real rose. It grows out of the ground, but it's silver, and it makes this sort of ringing, like a not a church bell, but like a bell.
Eddie, this sounds familiar to you, but you've never seen one.
And she said it's dangerous, and if somebody tries to get you to touch one, don't
Yeah, I wouldn't
touch
want
it. Don't. But it's not like a rose that somebody made. It's something that grows out of the ground, and she says that she's the only one who grows them, and that most of everybody in town has already touched it, and so they're already in trouble. And
Okay,
and I
don't
just
touch
want to
the
make sure
roses.
you guys okay. Yeah, don't. She said there's one place in the wild where they grow, but it's not going to bloom for 6 months. But I want. If y'all haven't touched it, don't touch it. If somebody tries to give you a silver rose, just, I don't know, kick him in the shin and run. But don't touch the rose, because the rose is dangerous for some reason, and she was very serious about this.
Thank you for telling me.
I think
Yeah.
I've heard my parents talk about that before.
A silver rose?
Yeah. But I don't think I've ever seen it.
Well,
I thought they were just being old people.
yeah, well,
Weird.
I mean, I'll be real. I mean, the people around here are kind of weird, but like this is even weirder than that. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, if somebody tries to get you to touch a silver rose, just, you got to stay away from them. She's also growing black roses, and that's weird. I've never seen a black rose. I don't even know what kind of hybrid that is.
So besides Eddie, most of you have never heard of the silver rose. I'm going to say all of you, go ahead and roll me some kind of, let's make it a study check. If you don't have study, go ahead and burn 2 stress if you want to do the roll. and you get 2 die for study.
So if I already have 2 dots in study,
Yeah.
do I get an extra dot?
If you
Do I
burn,
get an extra die?
you get an extra die if you decide to burn stress.
Could they do study or recognition?
The study, or if you want to try an attribute roll for recognition.
You have my dice.
I do have.
I have a 5.
5.
6 for study.
6.
I got a 6 for study as well.
6.
Me too.
4.
Sixes. Let's go.
Okay, so Benji, what did you get?
You talked about like attribute rolls. I have a thing in recognition. Do I roll one for that and I don't have to take stress?
If you want to.
Okay, let me roll.
Okay, so it just means you're rolling 1 die. That's it.
Yeah, I got a 4.
4. Okay. I heard 4. Did someone get a 3? Did I hear that right? 3. Okay. Ronnie, the what you've heard, in addition to the information you just got, you've heard some of the teachers talk about the Silver Rose float during the Heritage Days.
Okay.
4s. Who are my 4s? Okay. Okay. So those of you who got 4s, you're fairly sure that this not only has a connection to the Heritage Days, this has something to do with what the adults like to. They usually, when they talk about it, they get this dreamy tone in their voice where they talk about the Quicksilver question. At least for those of you in town. Dorothea, you're pretty sure you've never heard about this kind of stuff because, again, you're not a local. But what you would know is that it did look a lot like Mercury, now that you think about it. It looked like a rose made out of mercury. Those of you who got 5s, so that's Ellie. Carter, did you get
5 too?
You got a 5?
Yep.
Okay. So those of you who got 5s, you're fairly sure that this is referring to the primary plant that the Heritage Days Committee is very, very secretive of. It's a special kind of rose that is toxic to the touch. And it tends to create a lot of weird effects with physiology. It messes people up. And you know that it's involved with the Heritage Days somehow, but you've never been really really privy to how it actually works because you've never been able to see it.
I'll even share that information.
Okay. Who are my 6s? That's Rachel and Chris.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And me.
And Eddie. Nice. You 3 know that what this thing is, it does grow from the ground. It shouldn't. It's an impossibility. It is a rose that is made, the petals are made of solid yet flexible mercury. The mercury, though, is something about the way it interacts with the chemicals within the stem and the leaves that it creates what people often refer to, and you've heard in the great room of your house, Eddie, something called the Quicksilver Pact. The Quicksilver Pact is a coming of age ceremony. It's usually done during the Heritage Days, and it's usually thought to be a representative act of the new generation of Briar's Vale residents.
What age does that generally take place at?
That takes place at age 15. Though exceptions have been made for 16 and 17-year-olds. Those are few and far between. It's like something about someone coming to quote-unquote fruition. So that is what I assume you share all this information with folks. Okay. So there's a coming of age ceremony in your town, and it is very much based on this creepy toxic mercury rose.
Ooh.
That seems weird.
You know what else is weird?
What?
Secret passageways in my house.
Look, that's your family. That you signed up for an old family. You get an old family.
That's fair.
Do you want to talk about that with the party at all?
Yeah, I will just tell them everything.
Tell them everything.
Because yeah, apparently there's other kids who are dead already, and we're probably next. So yay us!
So as you're thinking about this and sort of letting this digest, you hear a knock on the HQ door.
Not getting.
Who else knows we're here?
I'm not answering it.
Yeah.
No, thank
Nope.
you.
Nope. Unexpected guest.
I'll go answer it.
I'll join you and be hidden by the door with the bat ready.
I'm hiding behind a piece of furniture.
Who is it?
Same.
You all are so. It's Gwen.
Who's Gwen?
I'm Kelso's friend. I'm also Crosby's friend. I'm also Charlie's and Ellie's friend. Okay, I already know about everything. Okay, just let me in.
All right.
What do you mean we haven't seen anything?
Oh my god, Chris, really?
Another squad.
I know it's another squad. Chris's friend. I am aware. They're right in front of me. So, hi. In case you don't know me, we haven't met. My name's Gwen Jones. I'm a friend of Kelso, Crosby, as well as Charlotte. And if you guys play your cards right, y'all, because we've been doing this a minute, and y'all are really new.
How old is Gwen?
Gwen appears to be around 14 years old.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all been doing this a minute. How come you haven't stopped it? Like,
oh, I'm sorry. So here's the thing.
Ellie sort of bristles at that question.
We are fighting a multivariable problem.
nobody will give us a straight answer about what the problem is. So don't get mad at me that I don't know what's multivariable.
All right. Okay.
Get an attitude with me.
Get attitude with... She stares.
I stare back. What?
Look here, Detroit. I understand you're used to swinging your weight around. But here, this ain't Detroit. You know, I don't know what you have to deal with.
You ain't telling me nothing new.
Look. All right. Here's what's going on. This town, for lack of a better word, is cursed. And you're in too deep to leave now. You try to leave, they'll stop you. Who's they, you might be asking? The suppliers.
Okay, so who are the suppliers?
The suppliers are where the...
I think it's my parents.
What's your last name again?
Eden.
Eddie.
That's her first name, isn't it, Eddie?
No.
So your last name's Eden. Okay. So you would know better than anyone, wouldn't you?
Anything.
those 4 different spots.
When it
Never
comes
even had to change the talking to
when it comes to the families of this town, you have to understand they've been around a long time. And what I mean by that is that Rose Hip Factory, yeah, they make lotions. And yeah, they make, I don't know, how would you call it? Medical supplements. Stuff to sell to old white ladies. But they also sell something else. And the thing that all right, so are we having another connection issue? Looks like we're having another connection issue. Oh my God. Why now?
Been doing that for a little while, but I just assumed it was my internet since Cam's playing games too.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was mine.
Same. Yeah, I thought it was just my internet because it buffers for me, and I have it on like the lowest resolution possible.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Like audio for me is like okay, look glitchy, but it's just yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with that. One moment. I am so sorry for the technical difficulties here. I do apologize for that.
And Mercury's not even in Haterade.
I know. We're hating me today.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
Yeah.
There's a person in our house who isn't home that I want to make sure isn't running anything bandwidth intensive.
Oh no.
I'm just checking. Not an